Welcome, everybody. This is Beyond the Barricade. I am your host, Papa Jank, and usually I don't broadcast on Fridays, but I have some very special guests tonight who you will see coming up July 15th at BPW's Battle in Bayshore. Make sure you go to victoryprowrestling.com right now to get your tickets, or wait till the broadcast is over and then go get your tickets. But either way, go get your tickets for the show. Saturday night, July 15th, right over at the Pro Game Athletics Arena in Bayshore. The Battle of Bayshore is definitely not to be missed. So I'm going to get these guys on in a few moments. I'm going to ask those hard-hitting questions like, Adam, do you eat Cheerios for breakfast? Zander, do you, I don't know, play golf? So let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Kirkland and Zander Torres, the Rat Bastards. What's going on? Whoa.
Wow, look at that. The link actually works. This guy must have, a secretary that does his business and has an IT background.
Look at the hostilities already, guys. I mean, as you saw in the last long interaction, you guys weren't really nice to me at the VPW show a couple of months ago.
Yeah, well, I couldn't help but notice watching that little intro video. We're nowhere in that. So, I mean, what's the deal with that? Is there?
Yeah.
Do you want views on this, or are you stupid?
No, that's an old intro. We haven't done the new one yet.
I see. Okay.
Very special guest, worthy of a Friday, but you run that crap intro. But whatever. Let's do your deep dive.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I've become a big deal recently. I don't know if you know that so far.
Really? I guess that's what happens when you put us on your show.
Look at that. See, it's in the corner. Big deal. Thanks. That's me. Just so you know. Anyway, let's start off with how Adam and how Zander, you guys fell in love with professional wrestling.
Yeah. Well, for me, I guess it's just something that was always on the television when I was growing up as a kid. I do have some siblings that they were into it. I got into it. I thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was pretty cool getting to punch people in the face for a living. And after going through a lifetime of stupid choices in and out of prisons, I met Zander. He told me about this pro wrestling thing that he's doing. Found out I can get paid to do it. And here we are.
Okay, all right. Zander, how about yourself?
Yeah, so actually it completely different than Adam. He grew up watching it. He's the earliest memories involved wrestling. For myself, it really escaped me my whole life. I was actually going for my undergrad at Fairleigh Dickinson. I was playing rugby there, and one day, I was just, I was really living a hard lifestyle, drinking all the time, unfortunately. And, the more outrageous something was, the more ridiculous it was, the more out of line it was, the more I was like captivated by something. Excuse me. And so there I was, it's my sophomore years and I'm drinking with my buddies, really going in, and I'm flipping through channels. And sure enough to say, I started watching TNA wrestling by Ric Flair just screaming at the screen. And I was like, I'm telling my friends, I'm just like entranced. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, holy shit. And then I'm like, Impact Wrestling. I'm like, dude, this is insane. And I'm like, yo, right. and this guy's fighting. And then It's like I started going backwards. And then I started discovering everything. And then it's like, like all like, like some of my favorite matches, like Kurt Angle versus, Mr. Kennedy at Lockdown, any of those matches. I really started just like going down that rabbit hole of just history and just getting sucked in. So, I started doing it, and then, eventually, I was just boosting cars and stuff, and, just, ducking the law, and then, ran into Adam, and I said, this, we don't have to always just be ducking. There's some legitimate work.
Did you say boosting cars?
I mean, driving Uber. That's what I meant to say.
Okay,
and,
all right.
Like Fast and Furious. I mean, like, boosting,
Gotcha.
But
are you okay over there? Are you having vision problems? Because I don't understand why you're wearing the shades.
No, just people are just just being weird in an undisclosed location.
Gotcha. All right. I mean, you guys must have a lot of enemies, considering you're not very well liked, at least at VPW.
Who would say that?
The fans.
So idiots. Yeah, they matter. That's great. Yeah, no,
I don't think they're idiots.
As everyone knows, we do this solely for the fans. I mean, if there's one thing that we care about, it's what other people think of us. right? So
I don't
and
think
I
that's
guess
true.
they think, yeah, if we got them as enemies, man, oh God, Xander, how do we cope with that? I don't know.
I know. We've pretty much come to terms with it. It's lonely at the top, and that's pretty much all we got to say about that, man. Didn't you have to ask some questions about don't we like jump rope or some crap?
That was on my mind. Do you guys like to jump rope on your spare time?
No.
Okay, that answers that question. Let's go to this. Tell me about your guys' training when you decided to become a professional wrestler. Who were your trainers, respectively, and what were your thoughts during that whole training process?
So when I originally got into it, Mario Bokara, Pat Buck, Dan Moff, they were all the trainers at WrestlePro. This was just after PWS had just closed its doors and WrestlePro opened up. So started training for about a year, and life circumstances just brought me away from it. And like I said, I got back into it. Really wanted to just get that back in my life. Started just getting back, really training hard, and then me and Adam started just working together, getting back into it. And when we came back and became like a unit as the Rat Bastards, collectively our coaches were like Bobby Wayward, LSG, Sean Donovan.
Okay, that was for you as well, Adam.
Yeah, Alex Zander started a little bit before me, so I got started 1 month before the pandemic hit in 2020.
Oh, wow.
And then, I was there for maybe about 3 weeks or so, and then we shut down. And so we reopened March of 2021. And when we reopened, our coaches then were Bobby Wayward, LSG, Sean Donovan came back into the fold eventually after a few months, I believe. And it's pretty much been rocking that same cast since then. A couple people coming in and out as guest coaches. Right. But that's pretty much the core, and of course Pat Buck when he's available to make it there. So that's pretty much the core. I guess the core four in terms of coaches that they got right now.
Okay. Now, did they teach you guys how to be jerks as well at that school or something? Because
no, that has been coming natural.
That's natural. That's natural. Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure that out for myself and my audience over here.
I mean, listen, when you spend literally your entire life making people angry and pissing them off, and no one really likes you that much, and you find out you can get paid for it. Mm-hmm. Why the hell am I ever going to be a nice guy that the fans like?
And they love us. You are Papa Dirk. You know that.
I can see that you guys are well loved at VPW at least. I don't know about the other companies you work for.
I'm glad that those glasses are working.
See, that's what I don't understand, right?
I just got them fixed, so I can see perfectly well now.
Oh, see, that's what I don't understand, right? You keep talking about the fans don't like you and whatever. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong here, right? But hell, when I was a kid growing up, I always got told, hey man, it doesn't matter what other people think about you, right? So and now here I am, right, grown ass man. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about me. And for some reason, I'm an asshole and I'm a bad guy. And the good guys are the ones who give a shit what other people think about them. How ass backwards is that? How hypocritical is that? All right. What kind of message are they sending to kids? All right. That it matters what other people think about? No, we're the good guys. All right. The problem is everyone else is just too stupid to realize.
So you're the good guys in the situation. Okay.
We sent the right message to all of those kids at VPW Justified. And you had front row seats there, Papa Dirk.
It's Papa Dank.
Serena, whatever your name is, she agrees.
I don't know why she agrees with you, Adam, but
because I'm right. There's one person watching the show that's not stupid, which is one more than I expected. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Let's talk about who you guys want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled before.
Oh, Jesus.
Any promotion. Doesn't matter.
I mean, who wants to wrestle us? I mean, God. Come and take your shot. We're not hard to find. All right. We're all over the place. Okay. I mean, we'd love to get our hands on Brick City Boys, even though we have been in there with them once or twice, but that was a triple threat tag, so I won't count that. Love to wrestle them. Let's see. Who else is out there? Waves and Curls. They'd be fun. Main event. As far as the independents go.
Shot Art, man. We were in a
golf. Yeah. Forgot about them.
We didn't get a chance to get our hands on them.
Okay. What about the Audacity? Have you guys wrestled them?
No.
I've heard the Audacity, but we have not gotten to wrestle them yet.
Okay.
Well, actually, I should rephrase it. They haven't gotten to wrestle us yet.
Gotcha. All right. What about this group called the SATs? How about them?
Heard of the SATs as well? Yes.
Actually, I can say, I've studied a little bit from them. Big fan of Amazing Red, and if they ever want to wrestle us, we're easy to find.
Okay. All right. What about opponents you've wrestled that you feel that you put on really great matches because of chemistry you have, or whatever it may be?
So
Who comes to mind?
Well, just last night we wrestled the Ace of Space Academy, which I hate that team so fucking much, but the match was pretty good for the most part.
Hey, we send you that footage. I mean, the roof got blown off that fucking place.
Yeah, actually, I think we put GKM's head through the roof, which I would love to do again sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about the last VPW show and how you guys came short against Steven Stevens. How was that loss going to affect you at VPW now?
Well, actually, that wasn't the last show. That was 2 shows ago. So,
2 shows ago?
Research, yeah, fantastic job. Very professional. Love to see that.
Gotcha. It's been a long day for me.
And then let's be realistic here, all right? Did we lose to the UNC? I don't think we lost. We didn't lose to them. We got screwed over. We got screwed out of the win by Security Inc. All right, they played their music to distract us and cost us the win. Honestly, they were probably in on it with the Steves because the Steves know they can't beat us fair. They got to cheat to beat us. Everyone has to cheat to beat us. So yeah, honestly, they were probably in cahoots. Probably did that bullshit. And yeah, how's it going to affect us? It's going to affect us by getting a rematch like we deserve. So
Serena did not provide me with that info.
BPW management has yet to give us another fair shot at those titles. We vanquished Security Inc. It's a time we get strapped up. This is our year. It's the year of the rat, Dirk. You knew that.
It's dank. But anyway, on my last vlog interaction, you guys had a little interaction yourselves with, not just with me, but with Dr. Cool. Can you elaborate on why you guys were so angry at Dr. Cool?
Because we had to stop. I thought you were there. I thought you paid attention. Aren't you at all of these shows?
I did. I just wanted to get your perspective on it.
Okay, well, obviously he can't even keep a.
I know the answer, but go ahead.
Him and Pat Fitzpatrick can't even be on the same team. We're slapping him around. Yeah. He hits me with a Rough Rider out of nowhere. You're asking me why I don't like him. Why do you think? He's not as cool as he thinks he is, man.
I think he's pretty cool.
He's walking.
You would.
The scrub.
Well, now he's by himself. There's no more school of cool.
And you notice now that he's by himself, he doesn't have Pat backing him up. Now he decides he doesn't want any shit with us, right?
Yeah, very.
Now he doesn't have his buddy to back him up because he knows who the better man in that team was. Obviously, it was Pat. And so now that he lost his heavy, he lost his backup. He knows he ain't shit on his own, and that's why he's not coming after us now. He's not starting any problems now.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Let's get out of VPW for a moment. Let's go to a promotion you want to wrestle for that you haven't wrestled so far, and why?
Well, there's plenty that I've been seeing around here that I want to get to.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
We've been having our eyes on Limitless. We want to go up there soon enough.
Really enjoying we working in the Northeast. There's still a lot of big companies out there like Limitless. We want to really break into. Mm-hmm. We're still running around. Working with WFA. We haven't been back to ETWA in Vermont in a while, but we're really enjoying working up in the Northeast. So I think Limitless is one that we absolutely would love to work at. NEW, another fantastic promotion we would love to work at.
NEW, House of Glory, Catalyst. The list goes on. There's plenty of places that we want to wrestle. Furthermore, there's plenty of places that need us to wrestle there. Let's just be realistic here. Because we've seen the tag teams, if you want to call them that a lot of these promotions put out there. And, for the love of God, if you're putting them on the show before you're putting us on the show, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Right. Walk around with your fly down all day. Like, what kind of promoter are you?
All right. Outlaw, is that one of the on the list?
Yeah, Outlaw will go. Listen, we will go damn near anywhere and prove that we are the best tag team in independent wrestling today. Okay. All right. We got no problem going anywhere and backing up what we say because we can do it.
All right. I'm just trying to help you out, trying to get, some promotions that come in here and there to see, hey, maybe these guys will give them a chance. So.
They ought to, because like you said, tag team division needs us. Tag wrestling needs us. Their companies need us.
Gotcha.
That can't hold a candle to us.
Gotcha. Will you be?
We
Will
get
you?
strapped up.
Okay. Will you guys be back to VPW for the Battle of Bayshore?
For the what?
The Battle of Bayshore,
What day is that?
July 15th.
I mean, I guess so.
We
Sure.
got. I think there's a money opportunity I've mentioned, but after that, I think if it's a night deal, I think we should be able to swing through.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right, bro.
All right.
No. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we got to get back there and get those tag titles off the Steves that we deserve, that we got screwed out of, that we should already have. But for some reason, VPW management decides that they're going to put us in a tag match against the guys that screw us over. And instead of giving us reasons,
back and watch what happens.
I mean, hell, maybe we'll show up on the 15th if VPW management wants to treat us the way we deserve to be treated, but that remains to be seen. So we'll find out.
Okay. All right. Let's go into hobbies you guys may have. Let's start with Zander. Any hobbies you're into?
So, fun fact, I was a second-degree black belt. So,
Really?
With martial arts, I've always enjoyed cinema. Outside of wrestling, I do enjoy gaming as well. Always enjoyed Diablo 4 just came out. Pretty hyped about that.
Mm-hmm.
Run a lot of Apex, just to name a few.
Okay. All right. Adam?
My life pretty much revolves around pro wrestling, but if I'm not doing something wrestling related, honestly, I enjoy the arts. It might surprise some people, but I do. Mainly stuff like, I enjoy music. I love music. I've been in plenty of bands my entire life, right? Particularly heavy music, metal music. There's something about going to a metal show, getting into a mosh pit, hitting someone in the face, them hitting you back. It's very, very fun to do.
Okay.
My kind of scene. I fuck with that. Other than that, love horror movies, love writing. Always been a big horror guy. I've written a few things myself. But I grew up on...
That's very interesting.
Jason, I'm talking. Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, all those guys. Huge fan of all that shit. Love to collect any type of memorabilia. So, anyone that's watching this, send me stuff. And, stuff of that nature. Anything that allows any type of creative outlet for all the angry, violent thoughts that I get, having to deal with morons on a daily basis. Any place that I can release that, that's what I fuck with.
Okay, all right. Now, you said you wrote some stuff. Any plans to publish them?
Maybe if someone wants to give me the credit I deserve and the respect I deserve and pay me what I deserve to be paid. But I mean, I don't write for any type of, any shit like that. I write just because I enjoy doing it, So, I mean, not to mention too, anything that I put out there, all these pissant fans that don't appreciate us and respect us, they're going to be biased to it. I recognize that. So they'll probably shit all over it and give it bad reviews that, I don't deserve to get. So, for now, I'll keep it to myself. I enjoy doing it for me.
Okay. I want to ask you some of your top two favorite bands.
My top two favorite bands?
Yes. And then I'm going to go to Zander and ask him something.
Two. That's such a weird number, but okay.
I just brought out a number, what I'm saying, that popped into my head.
Fuck. I don't know. Right now, I mean, I got to be honest. It fluctuates for me on an almost daily basis, depending on what I'm in the mood for. But lately, I think some of the bands that I've been playing a lot recently would probably be Bad Omens is one that's been really blowing up recently. They're great. I do like Bring Me the Horizon. And I'm going to say a third band because fuck you.
Yeah. That's fine. You can.
Throw Wage War on there as well. They're nice and heavy. That's my style.
Okay. All right. Zander, question for you.
Yeah.
I think Zander want to answer the question.
Go ahead.
Since Adam did three bands, let's say top three films. That are your favorite, or top three you've seen recently, whichever you want to answer.
No. I feel like top three films. I could probably do that. I think I gotta go. And it's kind of crazy. Gladiator, I remember
That's a good one.
my aunt snuck us into Gladiator. I must have been, like 7 or 8 years old, and I was just so into that. I mean, I've probably seen Gladiator like 100 times. That's probably my number one. Pluto Nash, the Eddie Murphy movie, bit of a maybe just cult niche film. Doesn't get much love on Rotten Tomatoes, but you know what? I love it, so fuck you. And let's go with House Party 3.
House Party 3? Why House Party
Yes,
3?
House Party.
Why not House Party 1?
Because you've seen it. Bernie Mac stole the show. Educate yourself.
It was trash. I mean, I'm a big fan of the first one.
All right. How about this? You tell us your top 3 movies. Let me hear that.
Yeah. Let me take a dump.
Man. It's gonna. Man, I love horror, not horror films, gangster films. So I would say Godfather for me is number 1.
Sucks.
Followed by Goodfellas.
Worse.
Terrible.
Followed by Carlito's Way.
Dog shit.
And if I had to pick a fourth, it'd probably be Casino.
Isn't that 0% on Rotten Tomatoes?
Never
Casino?
Yeah.
No way. There's no way. We have to look that up. Serena, look that up for me.
That's that hack Joe
Take our word
Pesci. Yeah, I remember.
Joe Pesci is not a hack.
What did he ever do post 2000? Exactly.
He retired.
Yeah, exactly.
Serena says, keep it up, Papa Dang, I'm going to kick your ass at VPW. I don't think they're going to do that because, I have a lot of friends at VPW.
Unfortunately, I haven't mastered reaching the camera, so I can't slap you now. But if I switch to Bay Shore in a couple weeks.
Right. Definitely not Kane Industries. They ain't my friends.
No, I mean, I don't blame them. You kind of suck.
They suck.
I mean, they don't suck. They're not as good as us, but they don't suck. They're okay.
All right. Let's agree to disagree.
We're coming after that gold.
You guys are going after the Stevens at VPW. What about other gold and other promotions you guys got your eyes on?
This is the year of the rat. You don't pay attention, do you? Those literally, I don't know if those spectacles are like a Steve Urkel, Jessica Brooks thing. You don't do the smart thing very well.
Okay.
After the gold in every company.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that question. Like, oh, yeah, is there any tag titles you want to win in any other companies? Like, we're supposed to say no. No, we don't want to be the tag champs over in that company. No, that's not why we got into the business.
Would you like to win the tag titles? Yeah, would you like
want to be the tag champs in every promotion?
You guys are like hostile guests tonight. I'm going to treat you as hostile guests.
Just tonight?
Tonight and every night you decide to grace me with your presence.
There you go.
I feel like you're on like some sort of random question generator and you're just not satisfied with what you're getting back. So
I mean, we're not hostile. You just ask stupid questions and we don't like stupid people. That's
piss poor.
Piss poor questions. I mean, that's not the feedback I get from everybody else, but okay, we'll run with it for tonight.
Because everyone else lies to you, and we're the honest guys. Again, how are we the bad guys here? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense.
Always end up in
we're honest. We tell him his show sucks. We tell him his question sucks.
Yeah.
And we're the bad guys, right? But the people that lie, the ones that lie, oh, these are the good guys. We're gonna cheer for them, buy their shit. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Now
let me ask you a VPW question. When you guys first came up to VPW, you guys aligned yourself with Mike Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Since that time, he has decided to pursue other venues outside of wrestling, right? What do you feel? Huh? He's in the woods? Oh, I thought you said he was in the woods.
He could be. He
could be in the woods. He loves the woods for some strange reason. I don't know why. But anyway, now that you when you guys parted with Mike Anthony, I'm sure that was a different agenda that you had. What kind of agenda do you have besides winning the tag titles in VPW? Is there any type of other agenda?
Oh, of course, yeah. We're there to make friends, obviously, and not make money. We want to become, beloved by all the people, all the the people backstage, the wrestlers backstage. We're in this to make lifelong friendships, obviously. What the hell do you think, bro? Like, seriously? You're asking the same question fucking 50 different ways.
I'm trying to get a straight answer from you guys, but I can't seem to get
a straight answer like 20 times. We're in for the fucking tag titles. Get your head out of your ass and listen.
Take over, literally dominate, steal the show every time. What do you think? The same thing we've shown you every single time.
I mean, you guys are pretty good. I'm going to give it to you. You guys are pretty good.
Yeah, no shit.
Just the bad attitude is the only thing that doesn't work for me and the fans at VPW.
I'm convinced half of the glasses is like a monocle that works or something.
I agree, Dank. I agree, Geek. Poor Dank is right. That's why they're hostile guests. You know, I've had another set of a hostile guest before, and that was Kane Industries. It must be a trend at VPW. Hostile guests.
Or maybe you just have a tendency to piss people off because you suck. Have you thought about it? Maybe you're the problem.
Yeah.
You know? I think you need to take some responsibility. All right, some ownership. You're a grown-ass man, okay? If everyone hates you, it's probably because you suck, you know?
I didn't say everybody hates me. I said two.
You didn't have to. I can kind of tell.
You hate your boss.
Two groups. My boss kind of likes me.
No.
Not the VPW boss. He doesn't like me.
Didn't you get to ask me if I like bowling or some shit like that?
Sure, why not? Do you like bowling? All right, let's talk about the shades when you had them on. What type of shades are those?
These are Ray-Bans. These are $300 sunglasses.
Whoa, those are pretty expensive.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I don't wear them out all the time. If Fan doesn't try and steal them, some of the other scumbags in the back will.
Who in the back at VPW would steal your glasses?
Anybody, probably Security Inc. That's why they're half of the locker room.
I think they're for the law. I don't think they're against the law, guys.
No, you know how they've been.
That's why they helped the Steves cheat to beat us because they're for the law.
I mean, I kind of like those guys. They kind of like, you know, fight for truth, justice, and the American way.
You're really not giving us any reason to like you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't think you like anybody, to be honest with you, except yourselves.
I like Zander.
Yeah. That's what I said. Yourselves, the group.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you do like at VPW or anywhere else? Because it doesn't seem like you guys like anybody.
No, I mean, Mike
we
Anthony.
Everywhere we go.
Serena says you never know who might steal them for $300.
See, I like her.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody would steal.
She's the only person that hasn't said something stupid since this thing started. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
so,
I don't think so. This is a hostile interview, Geek. I don't know. What did I get myself into tonight? So far, it's been all pleasant all week, and now I'm being attacked by my guests. Usually, the guests are thankful and appreciative of me.
Out on a Friday night now.
Eat shit.
Yeah.
What about Geek? That's right. I heard they weren't nice to you either, Geek.
Zander,
why
who
is
do
it
you like less, Geek or this guy?
Are you interviewing your chat room during?
I'm getting more answers from them than you.
And you wonder why we don't respect you. You don't watch House Party 3. You talk shit on Mr. 3000 himself.
House Party 3 sucked. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Literally, you talk shit all night, Papa Dirk. That's literally why we're never going to get along.
It's dank, Papa Dank.
It isn't.
And House Party 3 really sucked. So
shut your ass up.
What about you, Adam? What kind of films do you like?
Oh, you know, maybe the ones that I already said earlier, you know, horror movies, if you listened. Huge fan of any 80s slash.
Let me rephrase that question, though. What type of horror movies do you like? Like, name specific ones.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Like Zander did.
Okay. So, basically, any 80s slasher film I'm a huge fan of. I love the Friday the 13th series. Love Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm. Love
Halloween, even though the latest trilogy kind of sucked ass. I mean, the 2018 one was great, right? Halloween Kills was shit, and then Halloween Ends was less than shit. I don't know what they even call that. Fucking Insidious was good.
Insidious is good.
Oh man, I love the Saw series. Nice and violent, which I always appreciate. It's usually people that deserve it too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how Jigsaw's the bad guy in that one either, but whatever. The Scream series is great, but the last Scream kind of sucked. Conjuring I didn't watch.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch it. I don't really give a shit. That's one of those like possession movies or some shit like that. Demon. Yeah, I don't really care too much about those. You know, they've been done to death. Let's get something original out there and fucking, you know, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Nothing ever changes. It's a spirit, it's a demon, someone's possessed, people are dying, and then they do something about it at the end of the movie, and now they're not possessed anymore. And then somehow there's a sequel. Like, give me something original, you know?
What specific Friday the 13th film stands out for you? Because I have a specific one.
So, I'm a contrarian on this one because no one agrees with me because I'm smart and they're all stupid. But I loved Freddy vs. Jason. I thought it was a fantastic movie.
I do like that one. It's very,
Yes.
I don't know. It's like not only like just like serious, like scary. I don't know. I had a lot of appreciation for it as well. Like very modern. I don't know.
Great movie.
I'll agree with you on that.
But I think the best of the series was probably part 6. I would say that.
Dude, that is the same one I was gonna say. Part 6.
Oh,
Jason
then no,
Lives.
it was part 4 then.
Whoa. No, part 6 was the best when he came back and they stabbed him in the grave and then he just came back and everything. I thought it was great.
I mean, Tommy Jarvis pretty much fucked over a lot of people just because he couldn't let him stay dead. He had to go stab him with a freaking fence and then he brought him back to life. And now he's a zombie, so he's even harder to kill. Right. And I mean, like, Tommy Jarvis really dropped the ball.
I didn't really think about it that way, but you're right. He did. He's responsible for all those people dying.
Everyone that died, part 6 and afterwards, is because of Tommy Jarvis.
That's right. Because he couldn't let him just stay dead.
Yeah. You could have stayed in the psych ward, but you had to break out, bring fucking what's his name with you, go there, pour gasoline all over the body, right? And you couldn't even you didn't even fucking do what you went there to do, right? You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna pour gas on him and burn the body and make sure he's really dead. And then you go and grab a freaking metal fence and start stabbing him for no. That's not what you went there to do. And now he's alive again. Now your friend's dead. Now all these other people are dead. Now they got 6 more movies, and most of them weren't that great. Jason X, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? But
agreed.
I mean, Tommy Jarvis really, when you think about it, he's kind of the bad guy from part 6 onward.
I don't know if he was the bad guy, but he definitely caused everybody else to die because of his.
Yeah, Jason was just an idiot. That one.
Yeah,
right.
Jason was justified.
Mm-hmm.
Jason was I don't know if he was justified, but okay.
How was he not?
Jason was justified.
How was he not justified killing those people that showed up to his camp?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, come on.
I mean, you just don't go out murdering people.
He should have been chaperoned in that lake.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with that. He should have been chaperoned at the lake.
Yeah. So again, murder, fine. Maybe it's a little bit extreme, but is it? No.
I don't know.
All right, let's get back into wrestling. Any thoughts about going overseas to wrestle?
Oh, fuck yeah!
And what country would you like to go to as the top country you would like?
I absolutely would love to wrestle in Japan. I would love to wrestle in Mexico. I would say those are both pretty equal for me. Absolutely would love to wrestle in Japan. To go there, just literally to see the country by itself would be, a goal of mine to go there for our craft. I'm sure that country needs us just as bad as anybody else.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. I mean, my extensive arrest record notwithstanding, once my lawyer clears all that crap up and I'm allowed access into certain countries, I've been eyeing Canada for us. We can probably get on that one soon enough. Hopefully by the end of the year. Mexico's another one. Anywhere in Europe would be great. I would love to go do that. I mean, I don't want to be around those people because I hate their accents. They're annoying. They sound like idiots. Their teeth are disgusting, which means their breath is probably also just as disgusting. I can smell what every venue smells like from my television whenever I watch a UK show, but that's besides the point. I'll still wrestle there.
That's not very nice, Adam. That's not very nice at all.
It's very honest.
Okay. Any thoughts into, and this is for both of you individually, any thoughts about, going the singles run?
Oh, I have thought you were going to ask, do you guys feel like winning titles at all this year?
Yeah, he hasn't asked us that yet. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you guys have full EPW?
Singles titles, maybe.
Cohesion right now. We can do anything we need. We got companies in other companies we can call in when we need to. We can do trios. We can do singles. We can do tag. We're whatever we need to be, Dirk.
Exactly.
Thank.
I mean, at the end of the day, Zander and I together, we're unstoppable. All right. Individually, just as good. Still unstoppable. All right. We can go singles if we want to. If we ever decide that we're going to do it one day, we're still going to kick ass. We're still going to dominate. We're still going to be the best that there is. All right. Right now, no plans. Could it happen in the future? Maybe one day. But I will say this, though. All right. If we ever split up, it's not going to be we're going on our own and, it's no. There's still always going to be that connection there between the two of us. All right. And you always got to be looking over your shoulder, knowing that if you're in there with one of us, the other one could pop out at any time. Hell, it might be years after we've gone singles. I might show up to help out Zander. He might show up to help out me. You know why? Because that's what we do. All right. We realize that we're the best. All right. And we're going to keep ourselves at the top.
Okay. Now, what if you guys had to wrestle against each other for a title?
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's going to happen eventually. I mean, just, the cream rises. And, I'm eager to see what happens. I'm sure, we each got tricks the other one doesn't know about. We're eager to break out, and it'd be a learning experience.
Okay. All right. That was a good answer. Good answer, guys.
Oh, good answer.
Well, what are you drinking over there? Let's tell the audience what you're drinking.
Don't worry about what I'm drinking.
Is it some rum or Hennessy or something like that?
It's straight Hennessy.
Straight Henny.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what you drink as well, right?
No, I'm actually just drinking Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
I had a long day, guys. I've had a long week. Lots of interviews, lots of promotions I've been at. It's been a busy week for Papa Deck.
Well, congratulations, I guess. What can we say?
I mean, I'm sure it's been a busy week for both of you guys as well.
Every week is a busy week for us. We're out there every single week doing more work than any other tag team in independent wrestling is doing, which is a fact. No one can argue that. No one can deny that. You know what I mean? The fact of the matter is, every morning, every day, it all starts the same. All right? We're the best there is. All right? We wake up in the morning. We get out of bed. We go. We piss excellence. All right? We walk out the door. And then we kick the shit out of people. We prove that we're the best there is. We come home. We go to sleep. We do it all the next day. Doesn't change. Formula never changes. We're the busiest, hardest working tag team independent wrestling has to offer.
We're only halfway here. Keep your eyes on us. Watch. We're going to keep popping up.
We lost Zander.
Yeah, the plague of greatness.
All right. Let's go for one final question for the both of you. It is halfway through 2023. What are your goals for the rest of the year?
I was half gonna try and beat you to a guess, and you beat me to my guess. Go figure.
I mean, you guys must have certain goals you guys want to accomplish as a team, right?
You're gonna love this one. Get this. Win some gold. You like that?
Yeah.
It's the year of the rat. We want to get. Wait a minute. I feel like deja vu. This is definitely the Matrix. You keep leaning forward. I was gonna say you have a nice apartment and you must rent, but look, it's not even your place. You're like in an alleyway somewhere.
It's my green screen, guys.
Yeah, I knew it was a green screen. I knew it was a green screen.
I've fooled a lot of people with that. Some people are like, "Oh, I want to play that piano. That's a nice piano." I'm like, "No, it's not real."
You look like you live in a studio apartment that smells like piss.
No, it doesn't smell like piss in here.
Well, no, it looks like
it smells
his
like
mom
hamburgers.
lives in a studio apartment that smells like piss, and he, squats.
How much do you pay to rent out your mom's basement?
I don't live with my parents. I live separately with my children. I'm a single dad,
Oh, your kids take care of you. That's what you would tell me. That's it.
I got a lot of hats. I work full time. I take care of two kids, even though one is 20. And I do this.
Oh,
it's a tough life. Just like you guys have a tough life because you guys are out there wrestling and putting your bodies on the line for all your fans.
Did you compare raising kids to being us? You know how much harder to be us than it is to be a parent? All right. Like, I don't have kids. I don't need to have kids to know that it's probably a very easy thing to do. All right.
It's not.
I'm sure it's very easy and you're all just probably lazy. Everyone says it's hard. You're probably just all lazy and stupid and don't know how to do it properly. All right. I have a cat. How much different can it be?
I have a cat too. It's very different. Very different.
Probably not. Why not? You're probably just stuck at it.
What's your cat doing right now?
Right now, he's looking out the window, staring at a bird that he wants to kill because he has a killer instinct, just like me and Zander do.
Really, my cat's
It's right
my
in
cat's sleeping.
because you're putting him to sleep.
Serena's having a good time with this interview.
Good.
I can tell you guys are very excited to be here.
Oh, ecstatic! Yes, absolutely.
I was
Where'd you
happy,
get your cat
I was
from?
happy expecting to be asked, what are my goals at VPW? Something like that. Something very original like that.
I mean, I don't think your goals at VPW are any different than your goals everywhere else. That's, you've been pointing it out to me.
You forgot to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, you've been taking
Oh,
notes.
let me ask this question. Have you ever guys thought about bringing in, like, someone to help manage you guys?
I don't know.
Yes.
Things seem to be going pretty well right now. We vanquished Security Inc. They were no match for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think when the time is right, the family can always get bigger. It's all for love. At the end of the day.
Exactly. If someone has something to offer, and they don't suck and they don't piss us off, we're willing to do business with absolutely anybody. All right. The problem is, literally everybody is a piece of shit. I mean, really, like they all suck. Everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we ever find someone that doesn't, sure, we'll work with them.
Yeah.
But I think that things are going pretty well for us right now on our own.
All right. Well, Mike Anthony didn't suck because you guys were teamed up with him for a little bit.
Yeah, he was one of the good ones. One of the only ones.
But then, some of those warrants started to catch up with it. I mean, he has business to attend to. And now, we're handling business in VPW.
Serena thinks that Mother Endless would be a perfect match with you guys.
Do you know Mother Endless? I don't think I do. Have I met Mother Endless?
We'll have to check it out.
You gotta check.
But
check
if Serena says so.
Geek wants to know what your favorite crime movies are.
I love Heat. Heat's pretty awesome.
American Gangster.
Crime movie.
American Gangster is really good. I agree.
Well,
very good film, guys. Mother
Or
Endless.
True crime podcast, true crime, any type of unsolved mysteries, unsolved murder, stuff like that. Love to watch any of that stuff because it means they got away with it. And if they got away with it, they deserved it.
Never mind. Any last thoughts, guys, before we close out?
Yeah. What are your goals for the rest of the year, Papa Dirk?
Yes, great question.
And did you get your name from Boogie Nights, Dirk Diggler?
It's Denk. It's not Dirk. It's Denk.
You keep babbling about that.
It
says Papa Dirk.
My goals, I guess, is to keep expanding, beyond the barricade and the Papa Denk brand.
Wow, that's very original.
I mean, right now I got VPW. I work out of part of an anti-bullying campaign at MCW down south.
Plugging his own shit for interview.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll gladly.
Oh, well, you asked me, so I'm telling you what my goals are. Continue my association with wrestling is now on their social media tour.
I had him
SATs.
Yeah. Listen, if they'll have us, we will gladly hop on board any anti-bullying campaign. All right, that's something we're strongly against. We would never, we'd never tolerate that kind of shit.
We do not tolerate bullying.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of become my cause recently. We interviewed someone who was bullied at a school, and the school decided to just say, "All right, we'll just take you out of school." And that was the answer. So, yeah,
that's interesting.
Tough stuff. We got some other promotions working, trying to work with MCW and me. We have Mary Beth Bird, who was on The Voice. She's joining the cause, and she's making an appearance down at MCW shows that they have every Friday night. So, it's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, if you guys want to join us, just we'll talk about it after.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys, plug away your future appearances and where everybody can follow you. Oh, this is a good question before you answer that. The SATs that Wrestling Is Now is having a tag team tournament. Would you guys like to be in?
Like we've said a million times throughout.
You want the gold titles, I get it.
We will go anywhere that wants us there, and we will prove that nobody can hang with us because nobody can. Yes, we will be.
Any
in your
tournament
tournament.
anywhere needs us, and we would love your tag goal.
Okay, all right. Hey, that'd be two places we'd get to hang out. Maybe grab some lunch or something.
Yeah, you want to buy me lunch? Sure.
Yeah, you paying? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I was gonna have you guys pay me for my lunch.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Where can everybody see you next, and where can everybody follow you guys?
Well, the next month we will be traveling all over the place. We have shows going on with WrestlePro in Newark. We have shows at VPW if we feel like showing up to it. We will be traveling all over the place. Probably going to WFA up in, I believe that's New Hampshire, Massachusetts,
Connecticut.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look at the schedule, to be honest with you. But they can see us there. Come watch us. For the love of God, don't try talking to us. We want you to pay money to come watch. Give us your money. Do not interact with us. We don't like you. We don't want to interact with you. You annoy us. Go fuck yourself.
Interesting. Zander.
Oh, and follow us on social media, by the way.
Are you asking me? Are you asking me for my social media? You can't plug that for me?
Follow Zander at Zander Torres on Instagram.
That's not my handle.
Isn't? I don't know.
You're popping your own little logos in here. You had them at the ready.
You research anything before the show goes, or do you just start everything with your thumb in your ass? How does it? Is that usually how it goes?
I usually have the guests handle their tags, so I don't have to look them up.
He literally just puts on his little headset and just let's see how it goes.
You don't like my headset?
No, I don't like you.
Wow. All right. Where can everybody follow you, Zander?
At Zander Torres Pro on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. You know the deal.
Gotcha. All right. Now then.
You're not going to ask me mine? You really suck at this.
I thought you did say.
Thanks.
All right, go ahead, Adam. Go ahead. Let everybody follow you, buddy.
Is A Kirkland RB on everything. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that shit. Just don't try talking to me.
All right. I guess I'll see you on July 15th at VPW's Battle in Bayshore. So make sure you go get your tickets at victoryprowrestling.com for the show, where you can also not only get tickets, but if you want to sponsor your favorite wrestler, such as the Even Stevens,
sucks.
Please go ahead and inquire at VPW, victoryprowrestling.com for that. Or you can even sponsor the Rat Bastards, right? You guys will take sponsorships, right?
Yeah, it's money.
Exactly.
Why would we not take that?
It's money. It is a hostile interview. It really is. I thought Kane Industries was tough, man. This is a tougher one. Right. You can also catch my latest vlog interaction where I got to meet Leo Sparrow for the first time. As I can see, he's not very happy with me in that picture.
Yeah, he's okay. I like him. He's cool.
Because he. All right, and then after that, I will be at the Maximo Legacy Tag Team Tournament for Wrestling Is Now, Saturday, July 29th at Richfield Park, New Jersey, where they're going to crown their first inaugural Tag Team Champions, where they just crowned their first heavyweight champion at the last show, Joey Conway. Congratulations to Joey Conway on that. And as I told the Rat Bastards, I am also part of the MCW Anti-Bullying Tour, where these stickers will be made and they're going to be sold for $5 a piece, and they are going to go to a scholarship that MCW is setting up. So be on the lookout for the stickers. DM me, DM Carl Clapp of MCW, or DM Serena for a chance to get your stickers. I had to get that logo kind of like sharpened because it didn't come out. It came out fuzzy. So I'm working on that as we speak with MCW. Guys, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you guys coming.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Wow.
Thanks.
It really was a hostile interview.
Yeah, thank you.
Geek's going to be there. Okay, Geek. I had no issues with the interview. Serena, seriously? You had no issues with the interview? Seriously?
If we come back, she's the only reason why.
All right, everybody have a good night. Guys, stick around for a moment.
Been a pleasure.